They loved nature and did not believe in possessions. They believed that everything belonged to the Mother Earth and the people that needed it. Those are the tiny notes. One day in December 1492, a large ship arrived on the beaches of Haiti. Oh man, the event was great. This was my first ever book signing. This is my first ever book. So it was a new experience. Love new experiences, man. I feel like the turnout was pretty good. And I think everybody that was in attendance learned a little bit, knew something a little bit more about Haiti that they probably knew coming in. And that was my whole point. It was my son. You know, I have an 8-year-old son named Chase. And, you know, he doesn't really know that much about Haitian history, and I didn't really know that much about Haitian history until recently, until I started really reading about it. And once I started reading about it, I was like, wow, this is fascinating stuff. You know, the fact that, you know, a little country like Haiti was able to fight against some of the world powers at the time and beat them, I felt that that was a story that not enough people knew about. So I decided to start telling my son about those stories. And in the middle of that somewhere, I just kind of got inspired to write my version of that story. And my version is a children's book of it, because I thought that, you know, especially me growing up as a Haitian American, first generation Haitian American, I didn't really know that much about my history. And, you know, whenever people would, you know, make fun of you for being Haitian or having a weird name, then it kind of rubs you the wrong way. But once you kind of like know about your history, it gives you a sense of pride. And so I wanted my son to have that sense of pride as well. And I think that's why I want to write a story, something that he could appreciate the achievements of his ancestors. There's a lot of moves for the book, but I think right now we're going on a book tour. So we're going to be in Philly, we're going to be in Brooklyn, we're going to be in Miami. Black History Month. You know, my goal for this Black History Month is to extend the reach, you know, past African American history and go into Black, you know, world history. There were other achievements that were made outside of the United States with Black people, great achievements. So I wanted to expand that reach a little bit. And also I'm looking to get the book translated into a different language, Creole, which is the native language of Haiti. You know, they don't really have that many children's history books about their history either, so you know, from what I heard. So I definitely want to get it translated into Creole and send some down to Haiti as well. I actually wrote the next 3 books. My focus on the next 3 books are the revolutionaries. So this book in particular talks about the path to independence, the whole revolution. And I introduced a lot of the revolutionary figures like Mackandal, Boukman, and Toussaint Louverture. And so my next projects are focused directly on those revolutionary figures. So my next book is actually about Mackandal, which is a revolutionary, probably one of the most important revolutionaries that no one has ever heard of. So I got Mackandal, and then after him I got Boukman, and then after him I'm doing an epic children's story about Toussaint Louverture.